As we look at this bill, members, I have concerns about where our priorities are lying. And it really troubles me that we have neglected some basic public safety issues in the bill. The Moose Lake project, which we know is needed to build a facility for 400 more predators who have been convicted, served their time, but still are not fully treated and ready to be released back into society, is not being funded in this proposal at all. And when you think about it, state government really has only several basic obligations that are required in our state constitution. And one of them is to provide an educational system for our public. Another is to provide for public safety. And this is a really important one, providing for public safety. We depend upon our government to help protect us. And the other one is to provide a general system of transportation that connects us one to another and helps us with economic development and movement across our state and interstate commerce and many other things. So my amendment today is putting priority in those areas. My amendment will take $20 million and provide it for local road improvements. These are for grants to our local units of government, and they will have to be projects that are of statewide or regional significance. $10 million will go for those grants. Another $10 million is for grants to counties to assist in paying the costs of rural road safety capital improvement projects. Again, public safety. The other part of this amendment is $89 million for the Minnesota sex offender program treatment facilities in Moose Lake. As I mentioned before, this facility is going to be filled to capacity at the end of 2012. Where are we going to place these patients? What will we do? Are we prepared to release them back into society, even if their doctors are saying they're not ready for that? We need a place for them to continue their treatment program. The public safety is at risk if we don't do that. And so in order to keep the bill in balance, I have removed some projects that I do not believe are as high of a priority as our public safety and road infrastructure. So I'll be honest about it, and I will list off what I have removed in order to find the funds for my amendment. I removed the project for the St. Paul Ordway Theater, Minneapolis Orchestra Hall, a volleyball center, 3 regional sports centers, local hockey arenas, the Women's Hockey Center in Blaine, the Theodore Wirth Olympic Training Center, the Chatfield Arts and Community Center, the Mankato, Rochester, and St. Louis County Civic Centers, the St. Paul Asian Pacific Cultural Center, the Como Zoo expansion, and a city park in Inver Grove Heights. Members, we know these are nice things to have, but they are not necessities. And during a time when budgets are short, we have to focus on the necessities, the basic things that government needs to provide for its people. And that mainly involves public safety. And we don't have to provide recreational and sports complexes and theaters. When you can't pay the utility bills, you don't buy the theater tickets. I mean, this is what we have to look at. We have to have priorities first and foremost in this bill. And maybe at another time some of these projects would be okay. but not when we aren't providing those basic public safety needs. So members, this is a critical vote. This tells the public where our priorities are. Are our priorities to take care of the public safety needs of this state, or are they for things like recreational centers, community centers, civic centers, volleyball centers, and theaters? So I'm asking for a roll call vote, and I ask you to please support my amendment.